Hey guys, so you may recognize my background. I'm actually at Shan's house. She's coming away with me today on my little day trip. But basically today is all about lip augmentation. I know heaps of you were interested about it. I have had this procedure done once before. Procedure makes it sound so intense. Honestly, it's nothing like surgical, it's nothing permanent, it's just a temporary filler. Honestly, I'm really terrified to do this video. I didn't do one the first time round because you know what's going to happen. You know, there's going to be people saying you're a bad role model. I'm really sorry if this kind of thing offends you. Feel free to not get anything done to your body. In my mind, it's just another thing like makeup or hair dye. It's just a temporary thing, you know. It's like walking past and having my like deep and meaningful. But last time I just got so many questions from a ton of you who are really interested in having the procedure done, and particularly those in New Zealand really wanted like a recommendation of where to go, had no idea what kind of filler to get, what kind of technician to look for, all that kind of stuff. So I've organized with Casey Clinic today that it's okay for me to film. The lady who does mine is called Robin. She's the boss at Casey Clinic Oriental Bay. They're amazing there. It's where I got all my laser hair removal and everything done. Just thought I'd do a little follow me, and that way I can like answer some questions on the way. I'll ask you guys some on Twitter in the car and reply to them, and then you can see her actually doing it, and then I'll show you like a day after, a week after, and you can see how they heal up. So I got mine done about 6 or 7 months ago, and as you can see the as you can see the Juvederm is pretty much all dissolved. It's a very natural filler. So yeah, that's what's happening today. Let's go to the car and I'll answer some questions from you guys. Sorry, the lighting's really dark in here. I'm just on Twitter and I'm going to answer some of your guys' questions since we just stopped at the gas station. I feel like this is like so badly angled, but we'll just roll with it. Siobhan Lord wanted to know, are you happy with the shape of them? Well, at the moment they're pretty much back to normal, but I have to say there's still a tiny bit of product in there. So basically the first time you get them done, they're gonna dissolve a lot faster from what I've heard. I've talked to other girls who have got them done, but I have to say while most of the product has dissolved for me now, the shape is still a lot more even. Like on this side, it definitely helped with the symmetry of my lips. Even if I didn't get them done again, I think my lips would still be just that little bit more symmetrical. A lot of you didn't even notice I had my lips done. It was only because I said it in one vlog that a lot of you knew, but I got a very natural kind of look, and that's what I like. Abby Louise 1808 said, do they feel different, like heavy? Stupid question, I know. Well, that's not actually a stupid question. They definitely do feel very hard. I wouldn't say heavy so much, but they feel very hard the first kind of week or so you get them. In my experience, everyone kind of takes the product differently, but it took about 3 or 4 days for me till I could like smile and have complete movement with my lips. You pretty much look like so plastic for the first 3 or 4 days because they're so like rock hard on your mouth. Because Robin's so good, I didn't really have a whole lot of bruising or anything. Here's your shoes back. Thank you. Yeah, we're just at the petrol station. I was like, I need some shoes. Abby also wanted to know, how bad did it hurt on a scale from 1 to 10? I think everyone's different because I've watched a few other videos of people getting theirs done, and some people said it was excruciating and some barely felt it. I think it definitely depends on the amount and type of numbing cream they use on you. I had numbing cream for like 15 minutes I think, so it wasn't a massive amount of time. And I'd say for me it was quite a decent amount of pain. It's like a 7 out of 10, but very brief. It's just kind of when they pierce the skin, it's a very sharp sting, but then once the needle's actually in your lips, you can't really feel it. It's just the entry points that hurt, and it's still totally bearable. It's nothing like crazy. His username's like __@Ferg. He said, how long did it take to find the right doctor and someone you were happy / comfortable with? I was very comfortable with Robin to go to her because I'd already been to Casey Clinic Oriental Bay for various other things. Like I said, I'd had a lot of correspondence with her because I'd also vlogged my laser hair removal, and she's just really nice. And I told her I was thinking about getting my lips done, and I'd been thinking about it for years, but I was just too scared, and I knew Tama wasn't that keen on me getting them and stuff. But she showed me a lot of before and after photos of her clients, and they looked so beautiful and natural, and it kind of put my mind at ease that it wouldn't look really fake and plastic. I brought Tama into a consult with me, and he saw them and he was like, oh, that doesn't even look bad. So we kind of went from there. I'd say definitely have a consult with someone before you book in. Make sure you look at before and after photos, and then you should feel quite safe and secure that yours are going to turn out the way you want them to. Jessie Tar said, how do you choose what shape you would like them? I think you just kind of have to look at your own lips and Like I said, mine were quite unsymmetrical, so if there's any areas you want kind of lifted or evened up, just tell the technician that and they should be able to do that for you. Obviously keep in mind you can't just bring in a photo of Kylie Jenner. Robin was saying she gets this all the time and girls are like, I want this, and she's like, you know that's going to be like 2 or 3 mils of product, like that's a lot at once. So I know she recommends to just do like a mil at a time and see how you like it, do something natural to start with, and then kind of go from there, because it can be quite overwhelming if you get like a lot of product at once. Eileen Unger said, do you think you'll get it done again? Well, yes, that's what we're going to right now.
Cleaning your lips and putting alcohol on it so it's all sterile. I reckon it's much easier the second time just because you know what's coming. So this is just a topical anesthetic. Did you get this last time or did I? So you're not allowed to talk for 15 minutes, which is really difficult for some people. They already feel big, don't they? They still look nice. So what we'll do is just do that top line again, the symmetry line, and put a little bit of volume in.
Yeah, I just want more like on the sides of my top lip. But
yeah.
You've already said that anyway, so you know.
A little bit more on the side just to get that symmetry back.
I feel like I'm going to dribble on myself a little bit. Just going to shoot over this part here, so I've sped it up ever so slightly and taken off the sound. There wasn't really a whole lot happening anyway, but basically you guys can see what's going on. So she's just injecting my lips, like we discussed earlier, more on the top lip for a little bit of shaping and just a small amount of volume. I know that my face wouldn't suit larger lips, so I just like to have that symmetry. And also for makeup, it just makes, you know, a little bit more of a nicer canvas, especially for work, because I do have to show you guys the lip colours. So that's the kind of shape and size I'm going for. So you can see the entry points she is making here, and she does a fantastic job. There's never any lumping, and she's very, very gentle, as you can see. This is even sped up slightly, this footage. She just goes so gently, takes her time, and it really minimises the pain, and I never get any bruising. So just to reiterate, the product I do get is Juvederm. You can get other fillers too, but from my understanding, Juvederm is the most commonly used filler in this day and age because it's just really good for not lumping up. It's very soft, and overall it's a very quick procedure. You have the numbing cream on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then the injections themselves I think only take about 10 minutes from what I feel like. I don't feel like it takes very long. I'm usually only in there for like half an hour all up with everything, like the paperwork, the filler, the numbing cream, so it's actually quite a speedy appointment. To be honest, it's kind of scary editing this because when you're lying there with your eyes shut, you can't really see what's happening, and as I'm seeing the needle go and I'm like, oh girl. But yeah, it wasn't that painful. Like I said, it's just a very sharp entry pain, and here I am all done. Sorry for the awkward angle, I'm just leaning right forward. So I'm looking very plastic fantastic, but my lips are really good. They're very numb, obviously, and don't worry, like Robin said, I don't know if this was caught on camera, but they do look really, really plasticky for like 3 to 4 days, and then the product starts to soften, because right now it's just the gel in my lips. I think it's hyaluronic acid, she said, but it draws in water.
Oh, that's in skincare. It's for like dry skin skincare.
It's like what's already in your skin. That's why it feels so natural. Juvederm is like really good for a natural look, but once it starts to draw in water and become more like softened, it feels just like your normal lips. But until then you look crazy. Like I look like that show Real Housewives or something.
I was thinking like SpongeBob, you know, the fish on SpongeBob with the lips.
Like I can't even, like I can smile, but it's so like tight looking.
So if you've got a special event, don't get your lips done like immediately beforehand.
The first time I got mine done, I went to our house like 3 days later. I'll put some photos up now. Like they looked fine with makeup over and stuff. If you're wondering, this is what they look like straight after. I'll check in again tomorrow and show you them then, and then again in like a week's time when they're all healed up. So I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, so excuse my wretched appearance. It's now the next morning, and as you can hopefully see, they've actually settled really well. Still obviously a bit puffy. I think I'm just healing a lot faster, so that's really nice, especially since we're staying with friends. I can talk properly, I can smile, I can convey my emotions. Hey guys, this is really informal. I'm just chucking this in really quickly, but this is after one day, still the same day as I last talked to you, but with makeup on. So you can put makeup on like 24 hours after you have them done. Last time mine were really bruised, not really bruised, but they looked kind of, so I didn't put makeup on for like 3 or 4 days. But yeah, like I said, they've been healing up super quickly, so I put on some makeup tonight, and as you can see, with foundation on, I've got lip liner, lip products. I think they look pretty natural. So yeah, this is after one day. I'll check back in after like a week, and I've got a few more questions from you guys to answer as well. I'm back. Sorry for filming on my iPhone. I don't know where to look on here. I'm just like looking at the screen because I don't even know. If I look down here, it's confusing. My vlog camera died and I accidentally left my charger at Shannon's house, so she's posting it to me, but it's been a week and I wanted to do a little update and also finish off the video with some more questions from you guys because I got some more on Twitter. I filmed a tutorial yesterday and I put on a liquid lipstick and they looked awesome. I kind of overdrew my top lip still, which is what I wanted. I don't want them to be so big that they always have to look overdrawn and really full. I like having the option still, but it just really increases the symmetry. All this around my mouth, by the way, is just scarring because I've had problems with acne around my mouth before, so that's just scarring. It's not from the procedure, don't worry. You can still see they're quite nice and small. I have quite a nice pout from side on, but it's nothing crazy, and I definitely have to say my healing time was a lot faster this time. I think it was due to me having them done before, so my lips were kind of used to the product. This is just me guessing, I'm not a professional. And also the fact that I drank a lot of water this time, which really helps to soften the product faster. So, really happy with them. I'm going to Vegas in a week and they're going to look super natural and nice, and I'm just so stoked. At Explicit, Lukey said, how much does it cost? For me, it costs $710. This is just at Casey in New Zealand. I don't know about other places. Honestly though, if you can find somewhere cheaper, do good research first, because Casey has been outstanding and I definitely think you're paying for like amazing qualified technicians, and you want to be careful when it's your body. But anyway, I do know that you do have to pay a minimum of $710, even if you only want half a mil or something, because they have to discard the tube afterwards just for like hygiene reasons. So you do have to pay for 1 mil, so you may as well get the 1 mil. That's what I get, and you can see my lips are still very natural. Above that, I don't really know the cost because I don't get more than 1 mil, but that's how much 1 mil is in New Zealand at Casey Clinic, if you're wondering. Antonia Coito said, why did you get it done? Smiley face. It was something I had joked about since high school, but I was never serious about doing because I was quite insecure in the sense that I wouldn't have had something done that people could say negative things about. I knew if I was ever to get lip injections, everyone would be like, oh, she's so fake. Whereas now I'm more comfortable in myself. I don't really care what people say, and it just low-key dropped my phone, which is why I find it funny that people think you're insecure when you get stuff done to your body, because if anything, it takes more guts to like actually do something that you want done, because you're going to get a lot more criticism and bullying that way, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think mainly doing YouTube kind of gave me the extra push, not in a negative way. Of course, I did get comments of people being like, when you're getting your lips done, your lips are so skinny. But to be honest, the procedure started to get way more popular. I had friends that started having them done. I saw Robin's work and how natural it looked, and I was like, this could be really good, especially for work, because it sounds really dickheady to say, but at the end of the day, my face is my canvas for work. It makes me feel more comfortable and excited to do tutorials when I have like a nice canvas to show you guys the lip colors on. Everyone's just asking the same kind of questions, like where did you get them done? How long did they last? So I hope that helped you guys out. Please don't leave me a negative comment because ain't nobody got time for that. Like I said, if you're not into any kind of enhancement, whether it be makeup or fillers or hair dye or whatever, that's cool. You do you. I'm sorry for the ratchet end of the video. This is so like bad. But give it a thumbs up and I hope it helped you. And have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye! Just made it on board. It's so beautiful.
Right, I'm checking out y'all. I'm seeing that. I see you sitting.
Me and Tori just got some photos. Oh my gosh, my face looks like weirdly angular. I'm drinking this drink here. It's berry.